attention, Aquarius I am. We in the Aquarius age for the next 2,000 years, you dig?
Swing low, time to move on. Light years in time, ahead of our time.
I want to free your mind by helping you understand the zodiac signs. That's right, you're live with Aquaman in the zodiac zone where the cosmos is your home. I'm your very own Anpu, the real urban guru, coming through on the mothership. So let's open up your cosmic memory bank and swing down to earth where the shit stank. Hey, peace everybody. Welcome back to Hip Hop Astrology TV. I'm your host Anpu, the real urban guru. Fresh off that mothership, man. So, you know, yesterday, I want to say shout out to the brother who hit me up on Facebook in my inbox. Like, man, did you see the Tekashi joint, man? If this is the truth, you know, y'all the truth. And of course, we talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine gets robbed, damn near kidnapped in a sense. And, you know, this goes back to a video that I did on June the 5th, right here on this channel, June the 5th. Between the beef between Tekashi and Chief Keef. And at the 12-minute mark, I start talking about some things that I see coming for Tekashi, right? So I basically said that he's under a cold red. This is the time when niggas is going to get at you. And here's the kicker, ladies and gents. Like, it's not rocket science. Everybody can see the projection of where Tekashi is going. There's a certain vibe that he puts out. What goes around comes around. It's just a matter of time. So it's not hard to figure out what's going to happen. But I'm going to tell you what a lot of people may struggle at is when it's going to happen. And that's what this science does. This science allows me to say, hey, we got the what and we got the when it's going to happen, okay? And so we put him under a cold red. Cold red means beef up security. Cold red means this is dangerous. If there's a time where people are going to get at you, gunshots, robberies, even death, this is the time that it is likely to happen, okay? So I'm going to roll that clip. So let me get into something real fast because this is really alarming me, right? I've seen Tekashi on the Breakfast Club, and Charlemagne even had a pastor come in and pray for him and whatnot. And I want to say this to the young God. From now to November the 29th, you're definitely up under what I call a code red. So you were born with Mars and Taurus, young man. And Mars in Aquarius, that's a square. That's an issue. That's a problem. Okay? And you being a Taurus, and then you got another planet in Taurus, all throughout Mars in Aquarius, this is likely the time where somebody is going to try to get at you. I just got to tell you that. All right? That's now to all the way to November 29th of this year. Okay. And so I said it. From June, back then I did the video June 5th to November the 29th. Now, here's the kicker. In the video, I was clearly talking about Mars in the sky, which is in Aquarius right now. And I told Tekashi that he was born with Mars in Taurus. Now, he was born with Mars and Taurus at exactly 4 degrees. Well, on the date of his incident yesterday, Mars is at 5 degrees Aquarius. So I want you to pay attention to this chart based off your sun sign for right now, just based off your sun sign, because these are the signs that are connected to you via the square and opposition. These are the signs or the season in which will agitate you. You really need to study this particular picture. So Tekashi 6ix9ine being a Taurus, Aquarius is squaring him. That's why I told him in the video. I'm not making this shit up. Like these are the laws of your solar system that you must learn and understand. And so when Mars is at 5 degrees Aquarius, which I just so happen to be born with Mars at 5 degrees Aquarius, like I look at that too, like, why am I the one that's talking about it right now? And I got the exact, like, Mars in the sky right now, 41 years ago when I was born, was in the exact same spot to the degree. Okay. So Mars at 5 degrees Aquarius squaring Tekashi, who has Mars at 4 degrees Taurus. That's almost an exact, look at the numbers, 5 and 4. That's almost an exact 90-degree square. Exact. Okay. So this is why I said this energy of a square is going to be here from now to November. Now, here's the kicker. Tekashi, this shit is just now getting started. Like, this is just really round one. So it's very, very imperative that he switches vibe up. So let's look at some cold red energy. Study this chart. You need to know this. You need to pause this shit. You need to really figure out what Mars is for you and then look at this grid, because that's when there's really some friction and agitation. Okay. So let's look at cold red, because I was talking about Mars in Aquarius is squaring Mars in Taurus. Okay. Mars is the god of war. It's violence. It's war. It's bloodshed. I got a picture of Tekashi where he has his big red flag, as you know, he represents blood. And then Mars itself represents blood. See, this is what y'all gotta pay attention to, man. You are psychologically and unconsciously acting out a cosmic principle. You just say blood. Well, there's a cosmic force in our solar system that represents blood. Okay. All right. For real. And when this planet, by the laws of this place, i.e. the square and other angles, but let's just pay attention to the square. When the planet of blood and bloodshed gets in this strenuous position called the square, then this is the time that we're likely to see blood shed, pistol whipping, bleeding, burglary, robbery, all that shit. That's Mars too. Okay. So, man, this is not hard, man. I just wanted to get back on here and share that June 5th, as you can see, I gave this thing out. Now here's another little kicker, because this happened wee hours of 7/22 yesterday, July 22nd. Yesterday at 5 o'clock in the evening, July 22nd was the first day of Leo season. Interesting. Let's go back to the square chart, because Leo and Taurus square each other. That was the whole purpose of me saying, hey, this is why Tekashi and Chief Keef, who's the Leo, okay, this is why this story is playing out. So is it a coincidence that when the sun goes to the first day of Leo season, which is celestially speaking, cosmically speaking, Chief Keef, who basically has the latest beef with Tekashi the Bull, is it a coincidence that, damn, you would get hit? See, you out of season right now, and you need to know when you can be out of season. Okay, because that could be by your sun sign, or that could be by the planet Mars, where Mars is at. Okay, real talk, man. So I just want to share that with y'all real fast, man. Subscribe, share with a friend, subscribe, share with a friend. Get at me, man. Get to my brother's site, theimaginationguru.com. He got a webinar coming up Sunday, August the 5th, talking about less stress, more quantum. Think big. Gonna show you case studies of how powerful the mind is and how you can create events. Placebos. People think that they're taking the cure for cancer, and then all of a sudden they're cured, but then they find out later that, hey, your pill was just sugar water. But your mind believed it, so therefore you created a better reality for you. Theimaginationguru.com, shop tab, webinars. Okay. Then I got a webinar. Go to myastrologycoach.com. myastrologycoach.com. You're going to see a webinar called Programming the Matrix. All right. I'm going to go crazy in this one. I'm going to pull out some heat with this one. And I'm just going to keep telling y'all the same one. Go Google pole shift 2010 pole shift Tampa Bay Airport. Google that. Because I'm going to show you that your mind, a group of people got together and did a collective meditation, and your consciousness helps facilitate pole shifts on the earth. I'm going to show you that. Okay. I'm telling you straight up, no bull crap. I ain't talking theory. I'm talking about sending the thought out. Look what happened. It mirrors exactly what we sent out, and doing it over and over and over and over again. You got to get to this mind science of the true and living God within yourself. myastrologycoach.com. You need me. The number is right there. Get the self-activation workbook. Take your time. Go through the site. Whatever you need, make it happen. Improve yourself, man. All right? Peace.
Prophecy is what we all have to go by now.